What is going on YouTube? So this is going to be a little bit of a different video. It's not a review of this gun. It's just my impressions of this gun, since it's not something I own or spend much time with. But this is my friend's Zastava AK. Now, I had never shot an AK before. I've always thought the AK platform is an awesome platform. You hear about these guns, of course, especially in my lifetime. These guns are very prevalent in my lifetime. These have been used to kill hundreds of, unfortunately, U.S. soldiers, and these things have been used to kill innocent people. So, yeah, I have a respect for the gun, and I have a fascination. So, one thing I would like to say is, one thing that I just was not aware of is there are a lot of misconceptions around this gun, and this platform. So, a lot of people, can we just take, before I get into that, can we just take a moment to look at how nice this construction is? So, this is real wood, got that metal butt plate, which I just think is so awesome. This gun is just such a beauty. Got that. I don't know what kind of wood this is, and just that steel construction. It's just, or whatever metal they use to make this, and then it says Zastava Arms. So this means it is a better construction made AK. But one of the biggest misconceptions that I just didn't know about, and I'm sure this came through video games, is the accuracy of these guns. And over the 4th of July, I was able to take this gun out and shoot it at very, very far distances. And I was able to make consistently, with iron sights, 300-yard shots. And we had a rangefinder, so we knew that it was at 300 yards, and this thing, it feels good. And if you have it just set up right. Now, I will say the stock isn't, I don't care the most for this style of stock. I much prefer the AR stock, but I can say that this gun, really nice, really nice. And I love the trigger pull on this. So let's make sure that this gun is clear real quick. Alright, I can lock this to the back, and I think that's an awesome thing. So right here on the safety, there's a little notch cut out here where it flips up and down, and you can lock the bolt. I just think that's really cool. So this gun is clear, and I'm the only one in my room, so I'm not worried about shooting anybody. But I love the trigger pull on this. It's such a smooth trigger, and we did clear this guy. So just look at that. Just such a clean trigger pull. I just love it. So like the ergonomics of the gun, there's just a lot of things that make sense. One thing I love is the fact that it is an ambi gun. So as far as the mag goes, because you have this button here, you can just rip out mags. You can just stick them in, lock them in. It's great. Also, 7.62 is a pretty sweet caliber. I like it. I'll say I like it more than 5.56. I wish I had an AR-15 chambered in 7.62, because I think that would just be awesome. And I should eventually at some point pick up a 300 blackout upper for that gun. Either that or a 6.5 Grendel upper, which I also am going to be talking about my friend's, the other AR-15 that is chambered in 6.5. So I'm going to be very interested to voice my opinion on that. Like I said, the trigger pull just so crisp, and also being in the sighting in of this gun, super easy to do. Was not having any issues sighting it in. You know, we were able to walk in the rounds up to 300 yards, and then we were able to consistently get on it. And my friend got it into 300 yards, was able to put rounds out at 300, and handed it to me. I took a couple shots at it and was able to ring steel. I like so if you grew up on, let's say, a Daisy Red Ryder, and I don't have my Daisy Red Ryder around me, but the sights just seemed very familiar to me. So I grew up kind of in the country, and I was able to shoot my Daisy Red Ryder growing up, and the sights just on this gun seemed just, maybe it's just iron sights in general, maybe I'm just used to shooting iron sights, but these sights just felt really comfortable to me. So I was able to, when I just look down, it just seems, it's very, very familiar to me. So maybe if you've spent some time shooting some BB guns, this will feel more at home to you than some other guns. Because I know I don't feel the same way with AR-15 iron sights for some reason. This gun, I just really like the irons on it. Also has a spot for a scope. So if chosen, you can put a scope on this gun. So I just think that just makes this gun such a special thing. And you know, it is just such a special firearm. I don't see them around too often. Maybe it's just where I am, but AKs I just think are really, really cool guns, and they're iconic. Video games have made them very iconic. If you play any of Call of Duty Modern Warfare, you know how awesome of a gun this is. So yeah, that's pretty much my impressions. We got a really cool strap on it. I just love this strap. It gives it a very authentic feel. And yeah, that is my impressions of the AK-47. And I guess you could kind of say this is an AR-15 guy's impressions of the AK, but this is just really somebody who loves guns impression of the AK-47. And I think that if you have the opportunity to fire one, definitely get on it. But if you have the opportunity to purchase one, do so as well. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're coming here from TikTok, thank you so much. And if you guys would like to listen to my podcast, I will have a link in the description or in the pinned comment. It depends on how I do it. But you can go listen to our podcast. And I should leave a link over for my TikTok if you guys would like to see more content from me. So I'm trying to make more content avenues for you guys through either, we have YouTube, we have TikTok, we have podcasts. So yeah, that's everything. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.